Welcome everyone to the Spider-Man Far From Home trailer reaction. This was supposed to be, excuse me, I stayed up all night waiting for the Instagram live stream that Tom Holland was hosting. Unfortunately, he had an issue on his end where the stream wasn't synced properly. So we're going to be taking a look at it pretty soon. So here we have the poster, which I think is really cool, honestly, with all the different stickers. So you got like Berlin, you got New York, Prague, London, Venice, Berlin, Italy, and it looks like Swiss Alps. Pretty cool stuff, honestly. Oh, we also got a thing for London here and something else right here. It could be something else. But it's pretty cool, honestly. I like this poster. Poster looks good. So now we got a trailer. Now for copyright purposes, I will be. Hold on a second. There we go. That's better. For copyright purposes, I have decided to mute the desktop audio, and so it allows me to actually talk over it. I haven't seen a single image or how it's all supposed to be conveyed, but here we go. Let's do it. So 2 minutes and 46 seconds. Pretty long, but let's do it anyway. So this comes to us from Sony Pictures, and let's begin. 3, 2, 1, go. All right, looks good so far. Nice awkward moment. Nice. Right. Right, obviously. Oh shit. Oh Ned, what happened? Oh. Ooh. Oh, Nick Fury. Nice. Nice. Damn. Wow. This looks like fun. Honestly. Nice. Ooh. Oh, Mysterio! Oh my god, he has the fishbowl. Does he have the fishbowl? He has the fishbowl. Oh my god. Nice. So yeah, that was a pretty good trailer, honestly. Good stuff. So yeah, if you wanted to, you could go back and watch it. I'll link the trailer in the bottom of the description. Definitely check it out. I muted the volume for the desktop, mostly because I don't want copyright infringement claims. I don't want a full takedown, but that was a really good trailer, honestly. So, what we are assuming is happening in this is Nick Fury is going to be back. So, he's apparently going to be recruiting Spider-Man for this mission to take down some what looks like to be some elementals. And then we also get Mysterio in there, and he has a fishbowl head, which is pretty good. Mysterio has been a pretty big favorite villain of mine, up there with Venom and a lot of the different villains in the Marvel Universe. And I'm so glad that they're bringing him in. I'm not entirely sure what angle they're going to be at with this movie, but fortunately enough, we're going to be getting hopefully a good Spider-Man film. Granted, I'm not entirely sure why they chose this angle of, oh yeah, we're going to go on this huge road trip in Europe. Maybe they're there because of some science fair thing. Who knows? But apparently, as far as I've heard, this film is taking place minutes after the events of Infinity War. So I'm not entirely sure, or minutes after the events of Endgame, sorry. So I'm not entirely sure what they're going to be doing. But, yeah, there's that. So, yeah, thank you guys so much for watching. Did you check out the trailer yet? If you did, leave a like, comment what your favorite part about the trailer was. Are you excited for this new film? Are you not excited? I'm personally excited because, well, we haven't really seen Mysterio in the MCU or in any Spider-Man medium, so at least we're getting that. The suits look fucking amazing. As a Spider-Man fan, I'm really proud of that. I'm proud that, Sony and their production team gave time and effort into making the costumes look really great. The production looks pretty great too, honestly. Although, something that's very interesting that I saw with Mysterio, let me go back with this. Something I noticed here with Mysterio is that Mysterio looks like he is he's a magic user. So right about, let's see, right about here, you see this? It looks like something that Doctor Strange would do. So is in this version of, Spider-Man, is he a is he a wizard? Is he part of the mystic arts? It kind of looks like it, but I know from his background in the comics, he's this stage show magician type entertainer, but he was also a special effects artist and whatnot. So I don't know. Maybe the elementals are his plan of like trying to become a hero. Maybe. I think that might be an angle they're going at, but I am not entirely sure. It looks pretty good. For the most part, it looks really good. But that was a really cool, interesting detail. And then let's go back through, take a review. So yeah, we see Peter Parker at this event with his aunt, Aunt May, at this benefit for homeless people. Then Happy comes in with a check, and apparently, Marissa Tomei and Happy Hogan, they have like this awkward moment that makes Peter go, "What the hell's going on?" And then we cut to, Peter packing up for this huge trip. He's swinging around New York. It looks like the Avengers Tower here, the formerly known as the Avengers Tower, is being built over, I think. Either it's being built over because, as we saw in the events of Spider-Man Homecoming, the tower was bought by someone. So maybe they're building something in the background here to really play with that. Or it could just be like, something of an outcome of, what happens in Endgame, that the Avengers Tower gets fucking demolished. But who knows? That could be the case. It's very ambiguous, but it's a very good time to be alive, I guess. So continuing on, Peter's getting his passport. He doesn't want to bring his suit, so he goes on his trip. He's in, I'm thinking, Italy at this point. He's starting in Italy, and then we have this weird hotel. Ned gets shot in the neck with a tranquilizer dart. He goes down, and in the room sits Nick Fury. Kind of like in the same way as the first Iron Man, how Nick Fury at the very end of the film, with the end credit sequence, he's just hanging out in Tony Stark's home, and he's like, "Hey, you're much part of a larger universe." So he's just sitting there. He's like, "Hey, I'm glad to meet you. Now you got work to do. We got to take down some of these elementals. So that's gonna be great." So yeah, you see Peter and Nick Fury. They're driving around or floating around in the Italian canals, it looks like. Then you have this really nice shot of Nick Fury overseeing the city. Now, as far as what city this is, this could be anywhere from the old SHIELD headquarters to one of the cities that Peter's in. Not entirely sure where that is. But, you know, then we have, you know, this new suit for Spider-Man, which looks really dope. I mean, you got you got the blacks, you got the reds. It looks really fantastic. You know, we start off, you know, with Peter. You know, he's just gliding into the storm here. Really good stuff. And then you get, you know, it looks like Sandman, but it's not. It's supposed to be a elemental of sorts. This shot over here looks pretty cool. I'm not entirely sure what this is supposed to be. It looks like maybe it's supposed to be another elemental, maybe like wind or thunder. Not entirely sure what it's supposed to be. So we get like Spider-Man flying through the electrical storm. Really cool stuff. Building blows up, kind of reminiscent to Aquaman. How that scene played out. You see Spider-Man swinging from it. This part right here is pretty cool. So yeah, right there. Peter Parker's new new suit is really cool. Really cool. Going back here, yeah. So yeah, that's Spider-Man's new stealth suit. It looks like. And apparently, if you saw that quick motion, you have so right here, apparently the goggles lift up and they lift back down. That's pretty weird. Pretty intriguing, honestly. That's interesting. Then going on, we get Hydro Man, or whatever he's supposed to be called. I think he's a Hydro Man. Peter gets knocked, blah, blah, blah. And then you get Mysterio's entrance, which looks amazing. I think Mysterio, his costume just looks amazing. It looks very much like the comics. It's a little bit different than how Spider-Man Homecoming portrayed the Vulture. But this is also a bit of a different... It looks like it's going to be a bit of a different interpretation of Mysterio, almost, and I like that. I like Jake Gyllenhaal. He looks really great, and the fact that he has a stupid fishbowl on his head. You know, we see him using magic, which looks really cool. I love the fact. Okay, so I don't know if anyone's going to notice this, but in the talisman areas for his magic, you have these eyes, which is very much like, you know, the eyes here on his cape plates, as I'm going to call them, cape plates. And then, you know, you get, you know, Mysterio with his bull head, which is great. That looks really awesome. Good work, Sony, on that. Then, you know, we get the logo. Looks really good. Looks very specific. And then we get this last bit here with Peter Parker talking about Mysterio on TV, and then, you know, Flash Thompson's like, you know, he has Spider-Man has a really dope suit. You know, Mysterio's not as cool as you know, as Spider-Man, but then it notices Peter, and he's like, you know, hey, what's up, asshole? You know, I like that. You know, keeping with Flash Thompson. So, what do you guys think of the teaser trailer for Spider-Man Spider-Man Far From Home? Do you guys think it's a bit premature to release it? Maybe it's a bit premature, but in my opinion, at least, it's a bit premature, considering that it kind of spoils some of the characters who are coming back from the events of Infinity War and Endgame. But we'll be waiting for sure. That comes out July 5th, I believe. So we got 6 months before the movie comes out. So this has been a great video, and I'll see you in the next review. Peace.